Back here inside the oldest arena, Western Sports. Goat tying the next event at the PWR Championship. And like Lindsay said, these women are juggling careers, motherhood, competition. It's the next evolution of professional women's rodeo. How cute is this goat? And it's only the beginning. So as we get you set for the third event, let's take a look at a few of our athletes to watch.
I am looking forward to seeing the style that these ladies bring to the table right now. This is the most intricate event when it comes to skill and athleticism. They're going to be doing some things that you would call trick riding that you may couple with Old West doctoring in the pasture, and that's what you'll see by them tying this goat. They're going to be getting off these horses at 30 miles an hour to get to the animal.
And if you want to see how it's done, you go to Texas's Kristen Vance to do it, riding her 19-year-old horse, Hemi. She is the record holder at the college ranks with a 5.5-second run. Watch this. Hangs off the side, straight to the goat. The flank, the gather, the tie, it all happens. A bit of a bobble, but takes her 2 wraps. She's going to stop that clock at 8.21. You mentioned this was born out on ranches. It's all about being able to doctor animals. Often ways you're able to doctor an animal is by getting their legs collected together, and then you could go to work, and that is where this really was born.
Absolutely, and that's where the strength comes into this game. You want to balance yourself, lift that goat off the ground, cross their legs in the air to make for a faster time. You may also see if the legs hit the ground first, you can gather, but that takes a little bit longer.
We swapped the goat and we swapped the cowgirl. Cheyenne Vandy Stow is next.
Perfect stuff and gather there, and a beautiful fast tie. No bobbles there.
Wow! 6.27, and she looks back like, yeah, it's just another day.
Blink and you miss it, Kate. You got to be really paying attention. I mean, this is the fastest event in rodeo.
The gather happens on the ground, 2 wraps, hands go in the air. That is when the time stops. And now, Cheyenne holds that lead with 6.27 as we get set for Addie Carney. Let's go down to Kennedy.
Addie's missing her high school graduation tonight to be here in this arena. I caught up with her mom. She says as much as she values her education, there's no place she'd rather be tonight than competing on the arena dirt in a sport that she cherishes. Rodeo is in her blood. Is that dedication or what, you guys?
Mom and Dad brought the gown. Bonus points right there. Picture she'll have forever, and now a memory to go with it.
Perfect stuff and gather, fast high. Tiny bit of bobble when she hung her knee on that tie. You could tell there was just a little bit of a wiggle from her leg, and that was the only difference.
The grad gets it done in 6.58. You talked about that bobble. We'll see it here. It's the dismount quickly to the goat. It's a matter of tenths of a second, and right there was it. But she's a graduate. There's a lot to celebrate.
I would celebrate that run if I was them.
Me too.
Never going that fast when I tied goats.
Neither. Kenna Thomas next to run, riding her 21-year-old horse, Sammy. Thomas herself, 20. Perfect start. Wow, this is going to be fast. Oh, but the hesitation. 6.78 had all the makings to push the leaderboard in just that one moment.
These goats so far are hanging back, waiting on these gals, which is perfect setup. You don't want them to run on the end of the road. Then it just becomes a matter of don't mess up, no mistakes, and keep moving forward.
I say let's see another 6-second run. Times this fast did not exist when I competed in goat tying. The nuances of this sport, these cowgirls have found a way to make it even faster. Mercedes Martin knows how to do it.
We talk about the style from Mercedes. She's going to grab this goat and be a big stuff in the air. Perfect.
Wow. Oh, got the gather.
Tie.
Yeah, she's going to take a deep breath and finish the run. Hands in the air. 13.50. She knows it's not winning anything, but she knows she finished it. She'll take that, go on to the next. She was going for the win. You have to.
You have to. You have to. Mercedes is always going for the win. You got to hand it to her grit and try there.
We told you it would be fast, and Cheyenne Stout the fastest so far, 6.27. That is the standard. Can anyone move it? We've got 5 goat tires left to find out. Just down the street right here in Fort Worth is the Cowgirl Museum, and it's all about honoring and celebrating the legacy of these incredible women who have shaped the West. Pioneers, stories of cowgirls past and present. It's artists, ranchers, rodeo champions, activists, and trailblazers highlighted from all walks of life. And if you want to be surrounded by stories of powerful women, go immerse yourself in the Cowgirl Museum. It really is a must-see right here in Fort Worth, Texas. And back here inside the historic Cowtown Coliseum, 100 years of history right here, and we are making more of it with the first ever PWR Championship on Ion. Good to have you with us halfway through the goat time. JC Graff next to go. Come on, Cowgirl, let's make a run. Oh, and she listened. It was good. Not fast enough to move the top of the leaderboard to 7.2. I would have been jumping up and down it if that was ever my run.
She lays that string on just perfectly, and then a little hesitation waiting for the wrap, but a beautiful start to this run. Perfect gather. 7.2 is a very respectable run, but in this fast of a setup, I think we're going to need to be quicker, Kate.
Just as we saw in our rough stock, this goat tying showcase is based on an aggregate, so it's taking 2 runs together. JC second in the aggregate as we go now to Cameron Ryden, and she is running quickly. Oh.
And there's that run around I was talking about. We want that goat to hang back. Your horse and your momentum sets up where the goat goes. And because she ran by that stake just for a step, that goat saw a window and took off to the left, and that takes her out of competition.
So many small details go into laying down a perfect run, and these cowgirls are practicing this over and over and over, day in, day out. But the game changer here is that goat. It is an animal with a mind of its own.
Another variable that we are not prepared for is what is a goat gonna do today?
You can put that on a t-shirt, I guess.
I don't know that I would buy that t-shirt.
Allie Calcoat next to go, 17-year-old cowgirl on this bay horse.
Oh, and she was not as ready as her horse. Went a little bit fast coming off there.
But still, stops the clock in a 7.76. I know it doesn't move the Louisiana girl to the top of the board, but what can you do in 7 seconds? Run down on a horse, take a flip, tie a goat?
That's incredible, honestly, to keep her momentum going. She tucked and rolled. That's the cowgirl way of doing it. Keep moving forward.
Allie will be one to watch in years to come at PWR. All of that power, that momentum harnessed together. I mean, to do a somersault and still be 7 seconds. Ella Kay, our next cowgirl to go. And she said, rodeo isn't who I am, it is what I do. Perspective, let's go.
Pretty wise from a 17-year-old and pretty athletic, beautiful get off.
Oh, this is quick.
Stuff.
Wow! 6.46. So much time could be made up or lost when it comes to the flank and the gathering of the 3 legs. You knew that would be fast. She had fast hands to back it up. Goes to second in the round, but it's based on the aggregate, and Ella Kay, she's at the top.
Holding strong with 1 to go and one of the best.
Macy Merrick, our last goat tire to go.
Macy hasn't tied goats in competition in quite a while, but the PWR will bring you back.
Sits sideline for months and makes it happen. 6.26, she wins the round.
Beautiful job.
She comes out of retirement. How many months did you say she was off when we were talking?
Nearly a year.
Has not tied a goat in 1 year and does this.
That is that muscle memory and competition craving coming back in for you. When the crowd roars and you pull your hat down as a Cowgirl, you know what to do. Macy from down south, she brought it tonight. She's a clinician, she's a coach, and she was ready to compete herself.
Out of retirement, straight to the winner's circle, fastest in the round, fastest in the aggregate, all smiles, and she is standing by with Kennedy.
This audience was every bit a part of your run this evening. You could feel it tangibly in the air. How much did that help you dial in and get it done?
Oh, it's exciting. I mean, goat tying doesn't have stages like this to compete on every day. So for us to get to be a part of this event is just outstanding.
Best for last tonight in the goat tie. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It was a tight competition at the top, but none faster in the aggregate on 3 runs than Macy Merrick. Leaves here with the big check and all the momentum. Maybe she should stay out of retirement a little bit longer.